Hey Trey,
Happy
how you doing today, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm so excited to chat with you both about The Guilty. Congrats on the recent bout at TIFF. That's super exciting.
Thank you.
Antoine, I'll start with you. When directing, how much of the 2018 film did you want to reference? Did you want to go into it closely following the original film and make it sort of a direct remake, or did you want to make sure that it kind of has its own rhythm and beats as well?
Well, you always want to make sure it has its own rhythm and beats, right? But the um, the original film was well done, and by nature of the 911 caller, there's certain things you kind of have to do to capture
Mhm.
things. But we wanted to make sure it was our own, set it in LA, set it during the fires. There was a certain look to it and different um, the bathroom and different things that weren't in that one. A couple other things. Uh, but yeah, we set out to make it our own, but it was well done and the structure was already there.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
really about performance.
And Jake, for you, what was it like taking on and filming such a contained, role in a contained environment? I'm sure COVID protocols kind of worked in your favor more so now than any other project. So how was that for this role?
I mean, that was always the intention, you know. I mean, the power of the film is that it's, and the power of the story is that you don't ever get to sort of jump on the other side. That it's a movie about perception and about our judgments of people when we don't get to see their face, we just hear their voice, and how we can project onto people, how we can make mistakes, and what that means for us in our systems and our society. You know, like I think that's what was interesting to me, was just the fact that it was just one person. um but you know, it always played with a bit of theatricality, you know, and that's something that I'm used to coming from the stage and that I liked. And like getting to your question, back to your question also about being faithful or being inspired by the original film. I think posing it to an American context was really important given everything that was going on and is still going on, continues to go on in America. That the undercurrents of this story are about how our preconceptions of people really can screw a lot of things up. And mental health is a huge issue. And that's what this was about. And bring it to America was important for both me and Antoine. Bring it to an audience that we felt, you know, this story, there was no other story that could communicate an idea like this in the same way. And primarily it was about listening and sitting in a chair. But, you know, that was important to both of us.
Why did you think this film was such a perfect opportunity to re-collaborate for another time? And was there anything about your working relationship that you learned during this project?
Well, yeah, I mean, to have the opportunity to just focus solely on Jake, as a director, to solely focus on an actor you really love and respect, and he's going to bring his A game. It's always, that's the most enticing thing, yeah. And then, during COVID, the opportunity to make a film in a short period of time to keep everybody safe when we didn't know if we were going to be able to make a movie again,
Mm,
at what point. So all those things played a factor.
yeah.
What I learned about Jake is Jake brings his A game. Jake brings his heart. Like he's gonna be intense. So that's what I learned from Jake in Southpaw.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you both so much. I really enjoyed this interview, and I can't wait for everyone to see this film.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
good one.
Have a good day.